so we're going to do that right now. We're going to put the regression line equation and the sample data pairs from the real world example to graph on the same axes. So we're going to look at all the points along with the line. Okay, so we are going to go back to the calculator. Let's make sure the settings were correct from last time. I have not changed them here, but if you want to just double check your settings, second stat plot, make sure that one is on, the other two are off, and for the one that's on, press enter. It should be on type scatter diagram. Its X list should point to your X values and Y list should point at your Y values. Just double check that everything's okay. Mark, it doesn't matter what you use. And then to graph it, okay, first quit this screen. To graph it, you're going to press zoom and then number 9, zoom stat. And you should be able to come up with the same scatter diagram that we had last class. Okay, so as long as that's there, we're good so far. Now what we're going to do is put the linear equation and graph it. And when we graph it, what should happen is we should get a linear equation coming through the points so that some of the points are above and some of the points are below, and this line is going to be perfectly placed between them. So we're going to press y equals. We're not going to do second y equals, we're going to just press y equals. Okay, so just press y equals. You have a place for you to put a linear equation. So this y1 on the left hand side is basically y prime in our linear equation. We're going to put the value for our linear equation, which I now forgot, what was it? 2.79x plus 29.45. So 2.79. The x is right here below the mode key. 2.79x. So here's the x plus 29.45. Okay, you're going to go back to the graph. So press the graph key. Since we didn't change the type of graph, we could just go right back to our scatter diagram if we press graph. And you should see a line being drawn among the points, right between all the points. Okay, so if you see, if you examine the line really closely, you'll see that some of the points are above it and some are below. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points above, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points below, and 1 is directly on it. 1 point is directly on that line. So this line is positioned so that some of the points fall below and some of the points fall above. Now when you do this on WebWork, you're going to have a question where you have to choose the correct scatter diagram and linear equation from a set of pictures. Now the way you can check whether or not your picture matches the correct picture is again by counting how many points fall above the line and how many points fall below the line. And if the points basically look as the points do on the scatter diagram on your calculator, okay, they should take on the same kind of form, and the line should be falling exactly where it falls on your calculator. Okay, so I'm going through that. We did this already, and that's what we arrive at. Now this line is called a line of best fit because it's best fit among all the points. A line that doesn't fit the points would be a line that's placed away from the points in some way, but this line is positioned perfectly among the points.